live chat here on Snowboard Pro Camp. Coming to you guys from Mount Hood, Oregon. So I've been up here at Mount Hood for the last couple weeks snowboarding, and thought I would do the live chat from up on the mountain. So as you guys can see, like, the weather here has been incredible. Lots of sunny days. The spring is going super well. The crew at Timberline are doing an incredible job, like getting the park set up and everything, and it's been super sweet. Maybe let me know, guys, in the comments how the connection is. I think the connection up here is pretty decent, but let me know how everything sounds and looks. Yeah, so to talk to you guys for the next hour. If you guys have any questions about snowboarding, spring snowboarding, summer snowboarding, definitely hit me up. And there's also a link in the description if you guys want to come and join me this summer. I'm collaborating with the High Cascade Snowboard Camp. I'm going to be here for session 1 and 2. I believe that the overnight camps are all sold out, but you can still sign up for the day, like, coaching camps. So if you're in the Oregon area and you want to come for some day camps, sign up with the code SPC 2023, and it unlocks a whole list of perks for coming to snowboard, and we get to do some one-on-one coaching and some other things. So check that out in the description. But yeah, stoked to be on here with you guys. I'm also doing a bonus live chat after this in the members only area. So if you guys want to become a member, hit that join button, and then you get access to the bonus chat as well. But yeah, let's see who's on here. We got Rob Gams. Rob Gams says, are you going to be there May 27th? I'll be up there. Probably, Rob. Yeah, I'll see you up here, man. That'll be sick. Can't wait to see you. I'll see you on May 27th, dude. We got Marcin watching from, hello from, is that Poland? The white and red flag? Dude, thanks for hopping on. Ooh, Bad Rider says, we need a Rob Gams feature on SPC. Yeah, Rob, let's get you into a video, man. If there's something you want to learn up here in the park, now is the time. It's like spring conditions, it's slushy, good time to learn. So Rob, if you want to be in a video, man, let's do it. Yeah, shout out to everyone. I see, like, the chat's filling up. We got In Motion SLB on here. People are dropping the emojis. Yeah, if you guys become a member, you also get you get access to the live chat, and also you get some emojis as well to drop into the chat. All right. Yeah, thanks everyone for hopping on. Oh, shout out to Bad Riders for letting me know the audio and video is clear. Signal seems good. Awesome. Yeah, and just let you guys know, up here at Timberline, it's been incredible. If you guys are interested in doing any spring or summer snowboarding, this is the spot. It's like, it's so chill out here. Snow's nice and soft and slushy. A lot of days up in Mount Hood are just like this, like sunny, warm. There's a bit of a breeze, but and I've got my shirt tied onto my head to protect me from the sun. But yeah, I've also been just loading up on sunscreen and lip balm and everything. But yeah, you get the sun, like, reflecting off the snow, so just, like, more ways to get burnt. So you want to protect yourself while you're out here, but yeah, it's like one of the best places to be. In Motion SLB says, Kevin is in Nam. Yeah. Is Kevin keeping hydrated? Yeah, got some water up here as well. Water, snacks, lip balm. What else do you need for summer riding? You need a long sleeve shirt. You want to protect you don't want to be in short sleeves. You definitely want to be in long sleeves, just in case you have a fall into the snow. Got the sunglasses, but also got my goggles up here. I think I actually prefer snowboarding in just, like, sunglasses on sunny days like this. What else? What other things you need for summer riding? Ooh, so my board is waxed up with some warm temp wax. That's super key. And and I also brought up this, like, mid-layer jacket, which I wasn't riding snowboarding, But for the chat, I put it on because when you're sitting still and the cold air kind of rushing by, you do get a little chilly. So having a few options for layers is important. Rob wants to know, how's the snow? Slushy or sticky and slow? It's mostly, today was mostly been slushy. However, if you do go into some areas, so like where the majority of people are riding, so if you're just riding the runs, riding the park, it's pretty slushy snow. If you go off into say like some trees or places where it's the snow's kind of shaded, that's when you can get into some sticky stuff. So you almost want to like keep riding where other people are, and that kind of snow is typically more slushy and smooth. But yeah, the snow consistency like definitely changes through the day. Like the first few laps, you'll be up here, and it may be actually pretty firm in the morning because the slushy stuff like froze overnight. But once the sun hits it and kind of starts melting everything, that's when you kind of get that smooth like slushy snow. But there have been times where I've like ridden kind of off the slope or through a section, and you get into that sticky stuff too. So you kind of get a bit of everything up here. David says, dude, I'm going to a snowboard camp there in July. Awesome, David. What camp are you going to? Let us know. Epic Gamer, what's up? Doug EF, I tried not scraping my high temp wax last week based on recommendation, and it worked out well. Have you tried that? Tried not scraping it. I guess, yeah, I guess in the slushy stuff, I guess you don't have to scrape. I guess I haven't tried that out really. I haven't really experimented. I did wax my board like 3 or 4 days ago, and I did scrape it. So that did help, but maybe next time I wax my board, I'll try not scraping. Yeah, what did you find? You found it worked well. LJ Adventure says, hey bro, is snowboarding hard on your knees? For me, like I haven't noticed like I don't get like knee pain or anything like that. I know like knee injuries and stuff there's that potential in skiing, I think a bit more in skiing, but sometimes in snowboarding too. People will say like, you'll get like MCL tears, different kinds of things in your knees if you have like awkward or bad falls. So it is possible. I think it's just like anything. If you like have a bad fall, you have that potential for injury. In snowboarding, it's usually more like shoulder related stuff. But it kind of depends on like what you're doing and how hard you're pushing your riding and how much risk you're taking. But I think in general, it's like, it really depends on you and how risk averse you are. But there's the potential for knee injuries. I've been snowboarding for like over 20 years now, and I've never had like a serious knee problem, and yeah, my knees are pretty good. Oh, David says he's going to High Cascade. Awesome. Well, I'll see you out there. What session are you going to be at? I'm definitely going to be at session 1 and 2. David said, always got to scrape. Okay. But Doug's saying worked super well for me and my kid. I was honestly surprised, and Copper was pretty warm that day. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think, certain conditions, I think he could get away with it. Especially like, a lot of it will just get rubbed off in the snow. I do think I did experiment once with not scraping on a POW day, and that was like really sticky. Actually, In Motion SLB on the chat, he was there too, and I think it was his board that just got stuck in the POW. So in powder, it definitely doesn't work. Kazoo MC says, when I've tried in golf course in Mississippi, when got snow, hard wax without scraping worked well. Okay, another person, no scraping. Oh, David says he's in session 3. Well, I think I'm still around up here for session during that time, so I'll definitely see you out here. I'm actually uploading a video in a few days, and it's going to be like advice on what to bring up the mountain on a spring or summer day. So maybe you can use that for coming out here. Bad Riders dropping a super chat. Dude, thanks so much, Bad Riders. He's supporting with the super chats, and he's also a member. Thanks so much, brother. Says, hey, Kev, shout out to all the our team SPC members. How's the camp? How's the camper? And I think today's chat topic should be State of Snowboarding 2023. How is it looking for next season? Yeah, that sounds good, man. Let's so yeah, in the bonus chat, we can the topic can be the state of snowboarding in 2023. Yeah, lots have changed. A lot of changes the last few years. I mean, social media, YouTubers. Man, I was talking to a couple of dudes on the chairlift who said the number of contests, there's not as many contests as there used to be. So, and I mean, with like social media too, I feel like snowboarding, my impression is that snowboarding is growing too quite a bit. Like there's more snowboarders now than ever. And the level of snowboarding is going up too. So yeah, we can dive deeper into that in the bonus chat. What else did you say, Adam? But yeah, thanks for the support, man. Super chat and a member, double whammy. All right. So we got In Motion says, oh, he does. In Motion remembers when he was didn't scrape and got stuck. Yeah, that was nasty. Here, maybe I'll turn around, then you guys can see the other way as well. I've been sitting on my snowboard, but got this big rock kind of sheltering me from the wind. Let's turn around this way. Here, I'll give you guys a quick little tour. So, kind of like down this way is the main resort and terrain park, just down here. We also have, there's kind of a lift. You can't quite see it in the distance over here. It's called the Magic Mile. Up above me, past this rock, way up here is called the Palmer Lift. That's, I think, opening tomorrow. And then the peak of the mountain is up there somewhere. Never been to the peak, but this rock right here is called Illumination Rock. And I've actually got a video coming out in a few days from hiking up to Illumination Rock. And then the town of Government Camp is kind of like down on this little valley somewhere down in here. But yeah, it's a pretty special place, Mount Hood. And snowboarding is going to be good here until like the end of July. So if you're in the Oregon area, or if you're looking to do a spring, summer snowboard trip, this is the spot to come to. I mean, there's also the Southern Hemisphere destinations, but those ones are a bit, it's a little bit of a further journey. All right, so we'll go do the chat this way for a little while. Oh, Meme says that they just joined. Awesome, welcome. Doug says, to you young guys, work your core in your downtime. I'm over 50 and the knees have little trouble. The lower back is a different story. Yoga has helped me keep going. Yeah, for sure. Like, to stay for the longevity for, snowboarding and all sports, yoga helps, having a strong core, all those kinds of things. All right. Marsim says, have you ever been in Poland? If so, where? Or maybe in the Polish mountains? I've never been snowboarding or to Poland at all, but would love to visit one day. But yeah, a buddy in the chat here, Yannick in Motion SLB, he actually learned to snowboard in Poland. Kevin needs a street team for marketing. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. It's Kenny Cal says, can't wait to ride again. I'm debating where I should go for a summer session. Yeah. Well, Kenny Cal, I mean, actually a lot of places are still open at the moment. So here in Mount Hood, Oregon is open at the Timberline Resort. I think Mammoth Mountain is still open. Palisades in Lake Tahoe, I think, is open till July 4th. I think Brighton in Utah is still open. So there's quite a, maybe even like Snowbird, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think a lot of the West Coast places have remained open pretty late because it was such a good snow year out here. So, and then, yeah, if you want to get out of North America, summer riding in like places like Zermatt, Hintertux, I think is year round. And then you can also go out to, and then if you want to go down south, Chile, Argentina, New Zealand, Australia, all kinds of places. Kazoo says, I'm surprised you still have signal on the mountain. Yeah, me too. I was a bit worried, but it's working out. The Emperor says, hey Kev, can you make a video on how to pop camber? And are all camber boards okay for powder / deep powder? What do you mean by pop camber? What does that exactly mean? But for like deep powder, I think it is good to have a like camber / reverse camber hybrid. So for my POW boards, towards the back of the board does have positive camber so that you can have control for like ollies and for just like landing drops. Having some positive camber like towards the back really helps. And then as you get towards the nose, it starts to like have that early rocker out. So a kind of like a hybrid board is really best for powder. LJ Adventures, have you tried snowboarding in New Zealand? The snow over here is so good. It's good fun here, but only ever skied, never tried snowboarding. I have. So I've been snowboarding in New Zealand like 5 or maybe 6 trips now, mostly at Cardrona, which has like an incredible terrain park, super fun spot. And yeah, love New Zealand. I've been to Cornet Peak. I've been to the Remarkables. Some really fun spots down there. Mork says, weird question, but do you ever have nightmares about ski lifts? I spent 10 plus years on them, but now I have these weird dreams. I don't have nightmares about chairlifts. To be honest, I like never remember my dreams. Even if I'm having like a very vivid dream, I'll usually wake up and not remember. Rob Gams, have you hit Ratskeller for pizza yet? I was gonna go for pizza there the other day, but I think a medium pizza was like $30, so I decided to skip it. I was like, that is an expensive medium pizza. But yeah, maybe we'll have to do it one day. But Rob, if you come in, I'll go for pizza with you. Kazoo says, I just got my new Jones. Want to bring it there to ride so bad. Well, can you make it happen? Whereabouts do you live? Maybe you can make the trip over. Oh, let's make Rod Gams a mod. Let's do it. Day Job Shredder, yo, what's up? Thanks for hopping on. Yeah, just for everyone coming in late, doing the live chat from up here at in the Timberline Resort in Mount Hood, Oregon. Been doing some spring riding. If you guys want to support the channel, a good way to do it is to do a super chat. It looks like somebody did do a super chat. I'll have to check that out. Also, hit the join button because we're going to do a bonus live chat right after this. Let's see if I can see the super chat. Day Job Shredder with the super chat. Thanks for the support. And Day Job Shredder is also a member. Double support. Thank you so much. Says, sup Kevin, no snow in the Midwest. I've been making some switch progression on the summer board and spinning some 180s and 360s on the flat ground. That's awesome, man. Yeah, the summer board is definitely good for doing all that stuff. Challenging your balance, learning switch, getting those 180s and 360s going on that board. That's awesome. How long have you been doing it for? And what, just curious, like what kind of sparked your decision to get a summer board? All right, let's go back to the live chat. Yes, appreciate the support, guys. Man, some really good questions, this chat for sure. Roman says, how is the snow up there in Mount Hood? Slushy. Planning to go up there tomorrow. Yeah, it's been like, it's a bit of a mix of conditions, but mostly slushy and smooth snow. Nothing like crazy, like melted or anything like that. I would say the snow conditions are actually pretty good. I think like today was maybe the best, and tomorrow is looking like super good too, because like the weather is just like incredible. So definitely a good time to come up. I think you'll be like really happy with the weather. The Emperor says, Killington is open, but it's mogul hell. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, Doug says Breckenridge, A Basin, and WPMJ are still open in Colorado. 10 minutes of fresh in Summit County, or 10 inches last night. Oh yeah, I saw that on TJ's Instagram stories that they're still like getting snow out there. It's wild. Bad Riders Kevin said Australia. It's confirmed he is coming to Falls Creek. Yeah, we'll have to talk about the potential Falls Creek trip for sure. The Emperor says, WTF, $30 pizza. Jesus, I know. Yeah, it's expensive. So, I mean, I find that the inflation in the U.S. has really gone through the roof. Like food prices are super expensive. I'm trying to just eat grocery store food. Like a fancy sushi dinner for me is like grocery store sushi. That's like what I go for. Yeah, just trying to be on a budget these days. LJ says, is it just me or do you want to ski or snowboard Mount Cook Twizzle? What is Mount Cook Twizzle? What is that? Oh yeah, I gotta make Rob moderator. Where is Rob? Okay, when I see Rob Gam's name pop up, I'll make him a moderator. Looks like Miles is watching from Switzerland. What's up, Miles? I'm gonna try to go behind this rock, avoid some of this, the wind is starting to pick up. Oh, that's better. Nicholas wants to know, what size Orca did you ride before? So the Orca that I had was, what size did I have? I had I think I had the 162 Orca. I know it says like you can ride it shorter, but I still like riding the Orca like a bit longer. I like the, for like POW riding, free riding. So I'm like 200 pounds, 6'3", 200 pounds. And I had the 162 Orca. I think I had that size. Maybe it was a 159. I think I had the 162. I'll have to double check. Day Job Shredder says, I chose the summer board to stay loose for snowboard season and to keep me active on the daily. Awesome. You dropped a taco too into your message. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bad Rider says that I did have the Orca 153 at first. I think that was too small. I definitely went at least 159. Chronic says, how deep is the snow? The rock poking out of the ground makes me feel like it's only like a centimeter deep. No, so let me show you right here. You can kind of see, yeah, it kind of goes from here to here. So there's at least, there's like 4 feet of snow at least where I'm at. Because when I get into here, oh shoot, it's like deeper too. So like the rock is kind of like, it melts like around the rock because I think the rock like heats up. But once you're like beside the rock, I've got like, yeah, like 4 feet of snow beside me here. So there's still quite a bit. And then you can ride from where I'm at, you can still ride for like 10 minutes down the mountain and there's like still like quite a lot of snow. So I don't know, you can tell like out this way, there's just still tons and tons of snow. And the park, where they have the summer parks is just kind of like over this way, kind of over the ridge. They're building those parks like right now as we speak. Oh, LJ is saying Mount Cook is the tallest mountain in New Zealand. Okay, cool. Oh, it's located in Twizzle, New Zealand. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I haven't been to Mount Cook. That's on the South Island, right? Kind of near Christchurch. Oops. All right. Rob Gams, I'm going to make you a moderator. Managing moderator, standard moderator. All right, Rob Gams is now a moderator. Kazoo says, I have a 147 Orca. It was too short for me. I'm 172 centimeters, 80 kilograms. Oh yeah, if you're 80 kilograms, and that's probably like, yeah, a little bit too short. LJ's looking at snowboarding, the school trip this year. Me and my mates are going to try it out. It's gonna be a good laugh. We're gonna fall a lot. Yeah, I mean, when you first start snowboarding, it's definitely a lot of falling. It depends though, like if you have a background in skateboarding or surfing, those things like are much harder than snowboarding, so you'll pick up snowboarding like a lot faster if you do one of those things. Yeah, unfortunately, Adam, I think that the base here is probably deeper than Australia ever gets. It's I mean, Mount Hood is a special spot. It gets like tons and tons of snow all winter long, and that's why it's also able to stay open through like May, June, July, because it just like there's a chairlift over there that's just going to open tomorrow, and it hasn't been open all winter because it's been pretty much buried all winter long. Richard says, from the UK, I've been learning for about 27 hours in total, 50 plus, and it is possibly the best thing I've ever done. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thanks to you, Tommy, Ryan, and Malcolm Moore for inspiration. Really appreciate it. Awesome. That's amazing. So it's Richard Scratcher. That's awesome. I'm so like stoked that helped you out. And that's amazing. You've dedicated to it as well. 50 plus days, 27 hours. Way to go. Where do you snowboard the most? Do you do some like indoor slopes? Have you taken it out into the Alps yet? I'm curious to know where you snowboard the most. Philippe says, this year will you come to Chile? Possibly. I love Chile. I was there in 2019, and yeah, one of the best snowboard trips I've ever done. I definitely would love to get back to Chile. It's like, man, such a cool place. My favorite was riding at Coralco. So yeah, it's a possibility. Maybe for August, we'll see. Richard saying indoor so far. Awesome, Richard. Well, once you like get out to the mountains too, like that is a big game changer, because then you get to put like just the long miles on your snowboard. So just imagine like riding down here for like, I mean, you can even get up higher. It's like a 20-minute ride down, just like straight. So once you get out into the mountains and the Alps are even bigger, then your progression too is just gonna go through the roof. So that's awesome that you're committed to it, and when you can, definitely get out to the Alps. Rob wants to know, what's the next board you want to try? Man, I don't know. I'm not, to be honest, I haven't really been thinking too much about boards recently. To be honest, I don't really have one. Maybe some, it might be fun to get on some battalion boards again. I think the battalions are, they're making some nice ones. So maybe get back out in a battalion. But yeah, I've been really loving the K2 After Black. Got it right here. Yeah, I've been riding the After Black quite a bit. It's been a super fun park board. And also the K2 Excavator as well for POW. Those two boards have been incredible. Quinlan says, did you just say Palmer is opening tomorrow? I'll have to make it back up. Yeah, that's the rumor. People have been saying that Palmer is going to open tomorrow. So looking forward to that. I've hiked up Palmer twice in the last like 2 weeks, and it's a pretty grueling hike to get up there. So having it open will just, open up so much more terrain. LJ says, Mount Cook is 2 or 3 hours away from Christchurch. It's near Te Kapo. It's also great trout fishing down here in the South Island. Okay, awesome. Yeah, maybe the next New Zealand trip we'll have to get out there for a weekend or something. The Emperors, what is the surfiest feeling snowboard and bindings that you have ridden recently? Ooh, the surfiest feeling one. I mean, the Battalion Surfer is like that, pretty surfy. Also, I'm trying to remember the Jones Stormwolf is pretty surfy. Yeah, there's a few of them. To be honest, most of the boards I've ridden recently have all been a bit stiffer, so not that like real surfy feel. Definitely some of the Burton boards I rode a few seasons ago. So the Burton Deep Days was definitely a real surfy feeling one. Maybe I'll say that one is the most surfy, the Burton Deep Days. Very, very surfy feel. Nicholas, have you tried the Capita Spring Break Powder Twin? I have tried it. To be honest, I'm not like, that style doesn't really work for me. I like really prefer like a powder board that's got like a taper, a bit of a notched out tail. And so the Powder Twin, I like the idea behind it, but just for me, I don't have like the use for it, to be honest. Brett says, devastated, the European season is over. The 7 months wait begins. Oh no, yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, you can still, there's some spring, summer snowboard spots over in Europe that you can hit up if you really got the itch. Yeah, there's some spots out there. DB says, how good is the K2 After Black for all mountain freestyle riding? I like to hit jumps and butters along with carving and tree riding. To be honest, it is more like suited for like all mountain free riding, like specific. It's not really, I don't think it's that great. Like you can take it off jumps, but for butters and things, it's more of like a POW leaning board. So, I mean, you definitely can do butters with it. Especially the nose is like pretty soft, but it's not like a super versatile board. It's more like meant to be ridden in powder and for just like free riding and even carving. But for those things, it like excels. It's like super, super well, the excavator. But for like jumps and buttering, it's not really made for that stuff. Although you still could do it for that. Travis, where are you at right now? So yeah, right now I'm up on Mount Hood in Oregon. I've been riding at the Timberline Resort today. There's the top of the mountain. And yeah, I've been out here, gonna be out here for the whole month of May and beyond. So this is also the spot where I'm gonna be collaborating with the High Cascade Snowboard Camp. So if you guys wanna do some summer riding, there's a link to the camp down in the description. Use the promo code if you want to do some laps with me. And yeah, this is the spot. This is for me, my favorite spot for the spring and summer riding. In Motion SLB says Hintertux is firing in Austria right now. Okay, awesome. The park in Hintertux. I'll have to check that out one day. Philippe, what bindings do you recommend starting out in snowboarding? Cheap, good looking, and good material. I think like, yeah, a decent beginner pair would either be maybe like something like the Union Forces. I think that's like a good beginner binding. It's like easily adjustable, good straps. I think moderately priced. Something else, maybe something like the bent metal transfer binding. I think the bent metal transfer, it's even lower price point, a little bit softer, and yeah, it's just like really simple construction. Rob Gams, are you meeting up with TJ anytime soon? So I think TJ is doing some camps out here like towards the end of June, so I'll definitely see him in a month or so. Maybe early if he makes an early trip out here, but I think definitely, yeah, TJ's got some camps out here as well. Nicholas, are you sponsored by K2? No, I just actually bought both these boards myself. Just was looking for a good park board, good power board, and yeah, I just picked them up on my own. All right. Kazoo says, when I stayed at Mount Hood, government camp was a little expensive to stay. Do you know any alternative ideas? Yeah, so I'm actually staying, I guess it's a little bit far away, but over in Hood River. And so Hood River is, from here it's about an hour's drive, but I did find there's some like more moderately priced accommodation towards Hood River. Or like if you're down for camping, there are places where you can camp for free. You could also, I know towards like Welch's and Sandy, there's some other accommodation. It is kind of like expensive area just in general for accommodation, so that's why I'm staying out in Hood River. So yeah, I found like a pretty good, cheaply priced like place to stay in Hood River, just on Airbnb. The Emperors for a beginner, I'd probably go with the Burton Step-Ons. How is the fast entry feature on the Rome Katanas? Ooh, I don't know. I've never tried those. DB says, thanks for the info. What would be a board you recommend for my style of riding then? An all-around twin, I guess. I rented a Never Summer Fun Slinger for my last 3 days and loved it for my style. I mean, yeah, if you tried out the Fun Slinger and you really like that one, that could be it. I mean, it's hard to get like one board that does everything well. That's kind of why like I go for 2 boards. But yeah, jumps, butters, yeah, Never Summer Fun Slinger. You could also check out, I mean, some of if you're into butters too, like Battalion boards are really good for butters because they have the 3BT. So you could check out like the Battalion Evil Twin or something like that. Yeah, something like the Evil Twin's going to be a bit stiffer, so maybe better for the jumps, but it also has a 3BT if you want to do butters. Doug says, I have Union Forces and they are solid. Awesome, Doug. Bad Riders wants to know, where's Chris? Which one? So I did have a friend, yeah, my buddy Chris was out here. He's visiting from Toronto. He's a skier, but he did try snowboarding one day. That was a video I put out a couple days ago. Yeah, we had like an amazing time. I like made him do so many crazy hikes. He did a ton of skiing, but he's gonna be in a bunch of videos coming up. So yeah, Chris will be in some of those videos, but he did have to go home, back to Toronto, back to his job and all that kind of stuff. But it was super fun to have him out here for, I think he was out here for like just over like 10 or 12 days. So he was out here for a decent amount of time. We got Todd M saying, what's up, dude? What's up, Todd? Thanks for hopping on, man. Gary says, worked at Timberline Lodge many years. Please do a shout out to the maintenance department. Yeah, shout out to the maintenance department at Timberline Lodge. Man, the whole everyone up here is doing such an amazing job. Maintenance, lifts, terrain park, all the everyone at the office, everyone's doing like a really solid job out here at Timberline. It's just like the whole place feels like it's like run super well, and it's always fun to be snowboarding out here. Richie says, what do I do in the summer? I would say, if you can, try to snowboard. If you can't snowboard, then maybe take up skateboarding or surfing, if you can surf. Those things will definitely help you through summer and help to improve your skills for when the season comes back around. If you can't do those things, maybe like get into trampolining. If you have a trampoline center, it's an awesome way to build your like air awareness for doing like jumps and tricks and things. You could pick up like a snowboard training bar, so one of those snowboard training boards, and the like bar thing that you can jib on, so like a snowboard addiction setup or something like that. Yeah, lots of things you can do through the summer. Bad Riders. So Kev rocking solo. Dude, what a video series. Selfie cam only. What to do when riding solo. Yeah, I mean, I've been riding solo, but I've been meeting like tons and tons of people up here too. So yeah, I mean, what's some advice for when you're riding solo? I would say just talk to people on the chair, and you're gonna meet friends for sure. Oh, I forgot wakeboarding. Bad Rider says wakeboarding in the summer. Find a buddy with a boat and go from there. Bad Riders wants to know if everyone has hit the like button. Yeah, let's get the viewership to likes. Let's see if we can get that to equal. We got 44 people watching, 21 likes. Thank you guys for the support. Just a reminder, if you guys want to support the channel, you can hit the join button, and there's a couple tiers there, and you get some really good perks. We're doing a bonus chat in the members section if you guys want to hop over to that, talk about some more spicy topics, or if you guys want to drop a super chat, that's another way you guys can support the channel, or just like and subscribe. That really helps too. Jaden, how do you make money when snowboarding through the summer? Yes, mainly still from the channel. So earn money from the channel that's the main one. So for YouTubers, for snowboard YouTubers, it's like everyone kind of does it a bit differently, but for me, it's still trying to put the videos out, and that's like the main source of revenue. Brett, do you follow any other snowboard skier YouTubers? Obviously TJ, but more like Steep. Yeah, I've watched his videos. Tommy Bennett, yeah, watch his videos. Ryan Napton, watch his videos. To be honest, I kind of follow like everybody. So Casey Willax, Jonathan Buckhouse, follow those guys. Overstoked, so Brian Daly, follow his channel. There's a dude up in Whistler that I've followed this year. I can't remember his name at the moment, but yeah, YouTuber up in Whistler is just starting out. I try to follow everybody, everyone that's like putting out videos. David Jones, watch his videos. I'm probably forgetting people, but I try to follow everybody in the snowboard YouTube game. I'm sure I'm missing some people, and there's some and some like pro snowboarders as well. Like I follow Torstein's channel, Shredbots, but Torstein's YouTube channel where he puts up vlogs and stuff. I'll follow that. Also, what's another pro? I forget. I'm forgetting a bunch, but yeah, I try to follow as many people as possible. Chronic says, I've been skating and it's really helped me understand how to ollie and jump on a snowboard this season. Awesome. Day Job Shredder, there are 2 cable parks near me. I'm looking to pick up wakeboarding soon. Awesome. Amazing, guys. So I'm going to end the chat here and then hop over to the bonus chat. But thanks everyone for hopping on. Thanks everyone who dropped some super chats, everyone who dropped a like on this video. Stay tuned because this next week, I got a few videos coming out. One is a journey that we did up to this rock up here, up to Illumination Rock, and also some videos with some tips on how to do things like ride slush, on doing a few different trick tutorials, and I think one day in the life video as well. So some videos coming this week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hopping on. I hope it was kind of fun to do it up in the mountains. And again, if you haven't yet, hit that join button. Awesome way to support the channel. I'll be talking to everyone, all the members over there in a second. And we got one last minute super chat from Todd M, dropping the sticker. Awesome, Todd. Thanks so much for the support. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next Friday. Maybe back up here on the mountain again. So until next week, guys, everyone have fun out there, snowboarding, just or doing whatever it is you love to do. And yeah, see you guys next week. Peace.